Hey guys, hope we're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Virgo for October 2021. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign, okay guys? So obviously if the reading resonates, it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. But there could be parts of the reading that do resonate, okay guys? So the other thing is as well, with this being a love reading, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, etc. So please kind of use your own discernment and flip the roles as you best see fit for your own kind of situation. But please do not make the story fit, as it were. So we can start shuffling the cards. So if you're interested, I'm available on TikTok. So my account is called My Way Tarot 444, okay? There are a few accounts on there on TikTok with my picture and my name, or kind of different variations of my name, trying to interpretate me. So if you are available on TikTok and you're interested, my account is the one that has, you know, basically it has like the most videos. So there's like 100 odd videos, etc. So I don't want you guys getting scammed at all, especially if they're private accounts and they try to contact you asking you if you would like a WhatsApp or a private reading or something along those lines. That is absolutely not me. So just as a PSA, there is scammers out there wanting to take your kind of hard-earned cash, and obviously I do not want that for you guys. So please, please, please be careful, okay? Because I'm currently not doing personal readings as of right now with my particular schedule. But I'm hoping at one point, maybe later on this month, to do live streams on TikTok. So if you're interested in personals at some point, I most likely will be available via TikTok. Okay, guys? So let's get into your reading, shall we? Enough chit chat. So what have we got for Virgo for October 2021? Okay, guys? So obviously if you want to miss all that, then you can put a timestamp on the reading, but I feel like that's relatively important to let you guys know of what's going on, okay? So for Virgo, please, for October. Ooh, Four of Wands. Woohoo, this is cool. Three of Cups, oh my gosh. Ten of Wands. All the cards want to fly out of my hand. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Tower in reverse. One more for Virgo. Oh, it's too many. But there's a lot of drama going on, because when all the cards kind of jump out like that, it's there's obviously been a lot of drama. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands. Queen of Wands. Strength in reverse. Okay, interesting with the Fool. So the signs we have here are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands. We have Aries, Scorpio energy here with the Tower in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here with the Three of Cups. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and also the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be dealing with the Leo. You could also be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio energy. I've got that quite strongly. And here we have the Fool card again. So those could be predominantly either in your chart or your person's chart. Okay. So obviously with yourself or your person. Okay. So what I'm getting here is the overall energy with this kind of Page of Pentacles in reverse. You or your person may have been dealing with someone, a situationship quite potentially, where they, either yourself or your person, may have been holding themselves back. They've been holding themselves back potentially from you because you can't really expect very much from this person. Like, this is someone who isn't very reliable. This isn't someone that kind of goes on their word, like keeps their word. I was getting the word world as well. They keep their world to them. They're very selfish. Like everything's kind of their own. They're in their own bubble. They're in their own world, I'm getting. And you may have, or your person may have had to be very firm with your boundaries. Potentially, if this person was to come back around, you may have to be very strong with them, or you've had to say firm words to them, I'm getting, and say to them, look, I'm not going to tolerate any mess. I know my worth. I know my worth. I know what I'm, doing with my life. And I feel like if this person was to come back around, you may have had to kind of fight them off with a stick, as it were, and say, look, I'm not dealing with your crumbs anymore. I'm not going to be dealing with anything less than. So if you're not bothering to kind of like, if you're saying all these kind of promises to me that everything's going to be great, and you're going to be loyal, and you're going to be stable, and you're going to be reliable, and sorry, my throat just wanted to close up. This has been really hard for you to say to this person. Like, that's why you may not necessarily feel very strong right now. And that because this person may have really hurt you, betrayed you, I'm getting. And you're having to kind of close off a cycle with this person and go for a new leap of faith. And when you do that, you're going to be successful. Look at that with the Fool and the Six of Wands. So you may have had to close out something with this person where they weren't giving to you. They weren't working on the connection with you. They weren't showing that much interest, or if they were showing interest, it was very much for their own kind of selfish gain rather than for your kind of mutual benefit. And potentially you may have, gone cold from this situation and swiped them, because you may have been guided to swipe them and to heal yourself and look to the future, I'm getting. But my throat really wanted to close up. So you may have had great difficulty in expressing kind of your truth, I'm getting, to this person, to say, look, I'm not going to be dealing with any of your rubbish anymore. And this is allowing you to kind of finish off a cycle with this particular person and go forward in a brand new endeavour in your life. Maybe new projects for work, I'm getting, a new career, new predominantly I'm getting job, or just feeling like you are back in a place where you can stand up for yourself, feel proud of yourself and taking like ownership for you. And it's just allowing you to kind of protect yourself and defend yourself against someone who potentially may have been very controlling, or someone who was just very self-absorbed, or predominantly they may have been in a position where they may have told a few porky-pies lies saying that they could commit, but they were not in a position to be able to commit, they're not in a position to be able to commit. And this may have been very difficult for you, and I was getting that really strongly with my throat wanting to close up. So you may have had to really stand your ground with this person. And why I'm predominantly kind of going off on this path is because either you or someone that you've been dealing with, they've been not wanting or willing to change. And the relationship between the two of you was more unlikely to stand the test of time if they were to carry on being in that particular energy, especially with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles being here on the table, and the Seven. All this kind of earth energy of anything having stability and being grounded, etc. It just wasn't, because it's all coming out as reversed. So you may feel like, oh, this person, if they were to, come round and offer me an apology, etc. Well, they may do, but it won't be coming across as sincere as you're hoping it to be. And they may say to you, oh, willing to commit, but they won't be moving anything forward. And it may be time for you to let go of whatever investment that you may have had with this particular person, because it may not necessarily grow into anything much more. And I feel like you're wanting to grow something. This person may be too involved with wanting to stay single, I'm getting, and kind of seeing what they can get, especially here with the Knight of Pentacles, with the 7 and then the Ace. And you know, you add that up and it makes the 9 of Pentacles. So this person may be very focused on just being single, being independent, what have you. And predominantly, if they were to come back around, they may be just seeing what they can get and not willing to invest very much into the connection. And that predominantly may have been a very hard lesson for you, especially if you had a lot of feelings for this person and you felt that you could get something together, like you could really make it work, you could be grounded together, etc. And maybe it just didn't necessarily fall that way. And predominantly this person I'm just getting is very much like selfish, and they didn't want to get tied down, and maybe this was a huge burden on you, or maybe they feel like it would be a burden to get kind of caught up in a particular commitment. And you know, you may have reflected on your relationship or situation for quite some time, and then had the realization, there may have been a major tower moment that occurred, that you saw a situation for what it was, and there's been like there's something that's occurred where there's been a destruction of sorts, and enlightenment has come in, and you may have had the realization, like, why am I trying to invest in this other situation? You know, it all just feels like too much hard work. I don't know if I can be bothered to carry on in this situation. And there was meant to be some sort of knowledge or information coming in towards you to have this realization that, you know, you don't need to keep on carrying, you know, all the wands on your own, like all this burden on your own, the responsibilities of carrying the connection I'm getting, because it was just all too much. And I feel very much like you getting involved with this person, or for it to carry on going anymore, like I feel like you've avoided a major something major that wouldn't have been working out for you. Like, this person may, obviously it comes across like they don't have the best of intentions, so you may have received some sort of news that had kind of shocked you, and it, like, before you actually got into potentially a commitment with this person or made anything further with this person, you may have seen something for what it truly was, and this could have been incredibly shocking. And I'm getting here with the Tower, like, you know, it's number 16, and 1 and 6 is 7. And so I feel like you may have been given a warning, as it were, like you've been awoken to something, that actually it would have been so much worse if you had carried on this path with this particular person. Like, I feel like you may have been blinded at one point, or your person has, to do with this particular connection, about how things were going to move on forward. Or maybe this person is just going through a difficult time in their life, or potentially you know, oh well, you know, if there's no intimacy and to do with the connection, maybe that's because they're just having a hard time, or they're overworking, or what have you. And I just feel like there's something else that's been going on here that this person may not necessarily have openly told you about, so therefore it's just been a bit of a struggle. But with all of this being said, you know, we have this beautiful 4 of Wands here with the 3 of Cups. I feel like you're deciding to let go of the idea to do with this connection, and really focusing on being single and kind of enjoying your single life. And you're gonna feel really secure in yourself eventually, and you're looking after your own stability and enjoying being surrounded by your friends, family, people that love you, people that support you. There may also be other suitors wanting to be able to come in for you, who are actually going to be so much better off than this other person who you may have continued something more with, and it potentially may have not worked out. And you may have, I'm getting, potentially you may have avoided like an abusive relationship or person, like a dangerous situation. This person was very much not, I don't feel like they were worthy of you. especially being very non-committal, very selfish. I'm also getting maybe even a bit of a bum. Especially looks like if they haven't really got their finances in order, they may be in a bit of a bum, maybe a bit of a bum. And potentially they may, if they were coming back towards you, they may have seen you kind of glow up here with this kind of Queen of Wands energy, and seen that you're like happy, or you'd be happy and single and optimistic about your life, you know, really dynamic, you're free, you know what you're wanting, and you're standing up for yourself. And this person may have tried to knock on your confidence, or try to potentially come around and be more involved with you, but potentially more for financial reasons. I'm also getting as well, especially if they're in lack. So this person could be a bit of a bum, and you may have realized that actually I'm not deserving of this. I'm worth so much more than this. And you're going to be celebrating your life, having a brand new perspective. And I feel like you are just, you know, feeling enlightened at this point. And you may be very much open to the idea of dating, and you're going to be very successful in that. And we kind of saw the Six of Wands here with the Fool, you know, and 10 minus 4 is 6, and you're having this new beginning. You've maybe achieved something monumental in your life. Like, I'm getting, if you have been working on a major achievement to do with a business or something along those lines, like you've got to a milestone and it's been a long time coming, and I feel like you're now finishing that off, and you're going to be celebrating the kind of fruits of your labor and your own success, and it's going to be really beautiful, okay? But I feel like this other person is a bit of a waste of space, to be honest with you. But obviously, kind of no judgment here on anyone, obviously, but it's kind of, it's all down to you and however you best see fit with the situation. But most likely this person was just going to leave you out in the cold, or they have done already, and you've had to kind of pick yourself up and heal again here with the Queen of Cups energy. You know, they potentially may be trying to come back and say they want to heal a situation with you, but what I'm getting, yeah, there may be some saying, oh, I want a second chance with you, etc. But they just predominantly don't like the fact that you've actually turned it round on them, and that now they are being left out in the cold rather than you, okay? So let's see what other messages we can get here for you in relation to this reading. What's going on for Virgo, please? Yeah, you're going to be celebrating your life. Like, you may even get to a point where you may go out on a few dates, because you're going to finish a major completion of a project or something in your life, and you're going to be expanding and feeling so much more emotionally fulfilled, I'm getting. You're no longer going to be bored, I'm getting as well. You potentially may be finding a true kind of connection, maybe even new love. What have we got here for Virgo? Girl with a snake, yeah, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. So yeah, you've had to set your boundaries with this person. Potentially they may have been a bit of a narcissist, and you potentially may have been a bit of an empath, or you are an empath. And, you know, this person may have been trying to be very charming, but they were not, there's something not right about this person. Look at this, and you're moving on, progressing, you're closing out something, you're moving on from this person, this other situation. You're no longer being charmed by this person, because they may have come across as quite charming, but you're just not dealing with that anymore. What else? What else? Stabbed in the back. Look at this. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Yeah, you were heartbroken by this person. They really hurt you. Potentially they may have tried to deceive you, and you may have avoided something major that could have really happened, that could have been very, very upsetting. Like, you wouldn't even wish it on your own kind of worst enemy type thing. But I'm just getting the sense that this person, yeah, they may have even tried to gaslight you, and, you know, say that they have all these kind of feelings for you, but potentially they may be just coming in, or they may have tried to come in purely for financial reasons, and maybe a bit of a penny pincher, and you may have found out about this, and, you know, they stabbed you in the back. But that's another kind of message I'm getting. But what I'm feeling predominantly is that with you closing out this situation, that even though you've been heartbroken and you've potentially been deceived by this person, that you're still going to have love and have faith that love and new love is coming in for you, where you're going to have some sort of stability, and you may even out of the blue get a reunion from maybe a past person wanting to come back and rekindle a romance with you with you. But potentially, let's see what else we get here for Virgo. Yeah, you may have had outdated thinking here, or replayed events over and over in your head about this situation, but you're ascending all of that. You're no longer going to be stuck in your head. You're going to be transcending all of that and moving on forward and expanding to a new phase and transitioning out of that. And yeah, you'll most likely have new passion coming in for your life. But I feel like this person... I just don't feel like I have very much high regard for this person. I'm not gonna lie. They come across as very selfish. Yeah. We have passion and we have love call. Bottom of the deck, we have not enough. Yeah. You may have felt like you were never gonna... You have the passion to move on forward and to have that in your life, but you may have thought like, you know, love is not calling me. It's not gonna come in for me. You know, and maybe you stayed in the situation because you may have felt like not enough, lack of confidence, but that's all changing around because you've been standing your ground with this person, growing the confidence. So now you're no longer tolerating a particular situation and they can't call you and express whatever passion, because you're just going to shut it down straight away and make healthier choices for yourself because you are healing. And then genuinely other people are going to come forward towards you and talk to you because tell you they like you. You're going to be celebrating your life more and feeling abundant and feeling positive and grateful that you've gone through what you've gone through, but it's taught you important lessons about yourself, and this in turn is allowing you to feel more blissful and in a point of celebration. Okay, so this is really beautiful. So I would kind of just, it's down to you. Obviously everyone's story is different, but this person, I just feel like they don't necessarily have the best of intentions. Maybe they just feel like you would be, you know, strong and independent, and they were to come back. And I'm getting like kept man. So maybe they feel like if they were to come back around and try and don't have very much to offer you, they may be like, oh, seeing how independent and strong you are, even though you may have not have felt that at one point, and seeing whether they can still get what they can get. Broke up the deck, and we got pay attention to the red flags and codependency. So yeah, this person may have been codependent on you financially. Let's see, gosh. What else can we get for Virgo? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So yes, absolutely. You deserve, you need to have the feel that you deserve better, because you do. And potentially you may have felt like, oh, why am I keep on choosing the wrong partners? Or maybe this has been something that's been really difficult, but you're learning a very important lesson, or your person is, about loving yourself first and boundaries. And, you know, having the realization, if you were to cling on to this other person and to try to make it work, it just wouldn't necessarily kind of go in your favor. It wouldn't work. There's been a lot, like I was just about to say, there's been a lot of fear, and especially with the Strength card, like we're going through a particular situation with the Strength in reverse with the Ten of Swords, like there's been so much fear, but just trust that you will have a new beginning, because eventually you will be successful here with the Six of Wands. So yeah, the situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith, turn things around for yourself, and everything will obviously improve, especially when it comes to love. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment with engagement. I mean, potentially this is also like the engagement, like honeymoon card, celebrations, parties, social invites, all sorts of different things. So I'm getting this, like, you'll have other people coming in for you who are going to see your worth, who are going to treat you properly, and are going to want to be more engaging in your life because you're just glowing, and people will see you as this beautiful kind of magnet, and they want to be coming towards you. But that just because you kind of glow up, potentially this also brings back people from the past, potentially, who are not on the same vibe as you, but you're going to be attracting them anyway, because it's like moths to a flame, isn't it? So that's just naturally what happens, and it's down to you to kind of say, look, you know, I'm loving myself first. I've gone through what I've gone through, and now I'm realizing that I can have trust in myself, that everything will eventually work out, and it will. And you may have someone from a past life relationship coming back in for you that you have a much stronger connection with, that's going to be really genuinely beautiful. What else is there? Last card. Oh, my days. And I was just saying about reconciliation. So you may have someone from the past wanting to reconcile, and they're going to see your worth. You could be dealing with a high level soulmate here with the Four of Wands energy. Yeah, so this is really stunning. I'll take one more. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So yeah, this person could have been an ex. Could have been an ex, and you be releasing them, because when you release them, something more is going to come in for you. Passion is going to come in for you. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so obviously this reading, it could be pertaining to you or your love interest, so please just flip the roles. Okay, and see lastly, what can we get for the unspoken love messages? So soulmates in separation. Let's see. What we can get for you. Obviously, just to kind of make it fair. I'm afraid that it's too late to turn it around, to turn around and make it right. So yeah, this person may be coming back in to try to give off an apology with some sort of gift, but they don't have very much to offer you anyway. And they may be just trying to control you and the situation, but they don't have very much to offer you. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. So yeah, well, we kind of got the impression that this person was not sincere. Allow me to work on me so I can work on us. Well, I'm not sure if that's just sounds like it's sweet talk to me. And it just comes across as sweet talk, but I don't feel like you're falling for it. I'm going to take two more, and then that's it. I feel ashamed for how I treated you. You did not deserve that. Well, potentially. Of course you didn't deserve it. Well, okay, so two more wanted to come through. Hurting you was not the plan. Life hasn't been too nice to me, and I took that out on you. Hurting you hurt me even more. Wow. Hurting you was not the plan, and hurting you hurt me even more. Well, I'm obviously you can kind of take and leave that with a pinch of salt, whether that's down to you, but I regret my past mistakes and wish I can have another chance with you. I'm not so sure about this. I'm not so sure on this person, okay? So obviously, if it does resonate, that's awesome. So I hope that you guys liked the reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post a video, you guys will get an alert. Okay, guys? Anyway, obviously it's down to you with whatever you choose to do with this situation, but sending love and light your way. Okay? So take care, guys. See you later. Bye for now.